Deputies in Noble County say a routine traffic stop on I-77 turned into a major drug bust. The sheriff's office says they pulled over a Chevy truck towing a trailer near Bell Valley on May 8th after noticing expired registration on both the truck and the trailer. The driver, 56-year-old Jeffrey Seidenstreicher of Beverly, Ohio, could not show any paperwork for the vehicle or trailer, and deputies say his license was suspended. After searching the truck, more than 45 grams of suspected meth along with drug paraphernalia was found. Seidenstreicher was arrested and taken to the Noble County Jail on charges of aggravated trafficking in drugs, aggravated possession, and possession of drug paraphernalia, along with several traffic citations. The truck was towed and the two passengers were taken to a safe location. Parkersburg City Council is